Hello everyone, I am David Lewis. Now I don't think there is anyone that does not want to increase their fixed ops revenue. You know, in today's very competitive retail sales environment, it is critical to our success that service both increases revenue and stays focused on their CSI scores. The ironic thing is that most service advisors are not properly trained in either of these areas. You might think they are, they believe they are, but unfortunately they are not. So let me now share with you the 5 common mistakes that service advisors make daily. Now, mistake number 1 is they fail to understand that most customers do not want to be there, and that every customer is a waiter. Whether they're waiting at home, work, or in the customer lounge, they are all waiters. Mistake number 2 is that most service advisors talk right over the customer's head. When an advisor tells the customer their rotors need to be replaced, or their oxygen sensor is not relaying the right air-fuel ratio information to the fuel control computer, it is clear as a bell to the advisor what he or she is saying, but it means nothing to the customer and leaves them more confused and sometimes more suspicious than they were before. Mistake number 3. Service advisors are infamous for telling people what is wrong with their car when they should be showing them what is wrong. This should be done by taking them out to the car or texting them a picture or video. Mistake number 4 is that most service advisors do not know how to upsell service products. If your effective labor rate is not at 85% of your posted labor rate, if you have a large percentage of one-line ROs, and your service advisors are not reaching a minimum of 2 to 3 hours per RO on average based on your franchise, then your service advisors are not effectively upselling products. And finally, mistake number 5 is realizing that your service department has more work opportunities than they could even handle. And unfortunately, this is the biggest mistake of all. Whether your service advisors or service BDC handle incoming calls, giving the customer price information or diagnosing the problem over the phone very rarely results in an appointment. All it does is create a shopper and gives the caller all the information they need. Consider this. The secondary repair facilities in your areas are growing at a rate of 3,000% each year, and doing so with your customers. Hopefully you already know that most customers migrate to these secondary repair facilities at the expiration of their factory warranty, and guess what? You never get them back. So, what can DLA do for you? And the answer is simple. We can help you attract more customer pay opportunities to your service department. Train your service staff on how to create more revenue from these customers. Produce stronger CSI scores and provide guidance for your managers on how to become effective leaders. Our in-dealership training takes place both in a classroom environment and on the service lane. We focus on every aspect of your service department, from when the customer initially calls, through their service experience, and finally with delivery and follow-up after the visit. Our training has helped hundreds of dealerships all over the country, and we would love to help your dealership too.